Well, hello everybody. My name is Lauren, and welcome to another episode of Expediting Down by the River. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about quality over quantity, um, and the struggle that we run into trying to get those long loads, trying to get those big paychecks. And so this video might be a little bit on the long side. I'm a little long-winded as it is. Okay. It'll be 4 years now that I've been doing this. Come July, so I think I got a little experience behind me. Now I don't have my own authority. I don't want the hassle of having to find my own loads and drive, and it just isn't worth it to me. So a lot of people out there don't like dispatch companies, but I work with a dispatch company, have been for years, and I've been happy with them. I don't see any reason to move. Grass isn't greener on the other side, especially if you know that you've got some people that are honest and are out there doing the best they can to keep you moving. Okay, so what do I mean by quality over quantity? It's so easy. By the way, right now I'm sitting halfway between DC and Baltimore. Dropped a load yesterday morning just south of DC. Nothing out of there yesterday, so I moved up here, put myself in a better location. It was about a 150 mile relocation. No big deal. And dispatch is having a difficult time getting a decent rate. As an example, they had one that they tried to bid on. It was a 500 mile run. I don't remember where it was going, but they were looking for $300 for a 500 mile run. And they're like, well, no. I mean, and I'm glad they did, because there's no way, even if they paid me the full $300, which they would do, I wouldn't expect it, that I would even accept that run. So for a while there, I did the rebuild on the van so I could accept larger loads, and I did start getting more loads, and it wasn't always more freight. It was just brokers putting on the board that they required more space than they required, and so I was running my ass off. Now, keep in mind, I'll be 54 years old this year. I'm not a young man anymore. I don't have the stamina that I did as a younger person. And after several weeks of running some long direct run loads too, it caught up to me. It caught up to me and took me out for a few days. So it's very tempting when you hear, hey, we got this one headed out to Portland, Oregon from York, Pennsylvania, 2,200 miles at 90 cents a mile. You're like, yeah, great, okay, all right. And of course, going out west is going to be shit. So you take a lower rate to hopefully find something back east right away. Otherwise, just plan on staying out there for a little while and breaking even and just trying to enjoy the beautiful territory while you're out there. So that's what I recommend if you ever go out west. Get the best rate you can to get out there. And then once you're out there, don't expect to make money. Just, try to get out of there, but just enjoy it while you're there. But it's tiring. I'm having trouble putting in 12, 13, 14, 15, 16-hour runs. It just... so, looking at my finances and where I stand, keeping in mind repairs and everything else involved in doing this business and taking care of yourself and, staying on the road, and determine what do I really need to make to continue doing this in a way that's more enjoyable, that isn't so stressful, trying to get 3,000 plus miles in a week, loaded miles. It doesn't include deadhead and relocation. And so for me personally, if I can get, well, if I can bring in 1,500 gross a week, at about 85 cents a mile, I'm doing better than breaking even. That's my personal expenses. Yours might be different. So hopefully I can get out of here and get back into a decent area, because what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start worrying more about quality of the load over quantity of miles. So when I say quality of the load, I'm looking for a load that's going to pay the minimum that I'm looking for, which is 85 cents a mile, with less than 20% deadhead. Hopefully something that takes me back into an area where I'll have as little relocation as possible, and then be willing to sit an entire day and wait till the next day, if that's what it takes, to get another quality load taking me to another decent freight area. And I'm totally fine with these shorter runs, these 300 to 600 mile runs. A lot of times I tend to get my loads in the afternoon, so they're not due for delivery until the following morning, so that gives me all night to get the load done, and I don't have to stress out and just do what I need to do and get it there. So there's a lot of balancing that you have to do in this industry, and it's a continual learning curve. You would think that once you've been out doing this for a few months that you'd pretty much, I got this. No, it's a very fluid industry. You yourself are fluid. Your needs and your attitude and your financial situation is fluid. It changes, and you have to be able to adapt to that. I don't want to kill myself doing this. That's not why I got into it. That's not why I got into this. I got into this for the actual lifestyle. A lot of people get into this for the money, and if you're young and you're gung-ho, I get it, yeah, but when you get a little bit older and you want to sit back and you want to relax, you've already worked your ass off your entire fucking life, kind of done with that. I'm more interested in my my mental health at this point in my heart. As I drink a cup of coffee and smoke a cigarette. So stay fluid, understand what you can and can't do. Go ahead and push yourself. You have to push yourself, but don't overdo it, because when it catches up to you, and it will catch up to you, the payback is going to be a lot more than if you just relax a little bit. And it's when you lose days because you push yourself too hard, well, that's not good. And another thing about these long runs and everything, it's more wear and tear on the van. It is. If you can just, excuse me, if you can just relax and learn how to sit, which is a big problem for a lot of people. I got no problem with it. I find a decent area and park, and that's home until I move. Kind of all over the place here. There's more to life than money. But you need it. You need to have the money. What are you going to do without it? So learning to balance and juggle the needs is the hardest part, I think, sometimes. So anyway, I guess that's really all I had to say. I haven't done a video now in about a month. I know some of my subscribers, and thank you. I appreciate the positive reinforcement that you have given. Thank you very much for all you've said, and thank you for liking the videos that I have put down. I will never steer anybody wrong. I say it like it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This is not an easy industry. I will still say this today. If you're in this for the money, personally, I think you're in the wrong business. You need to do something else. But hey, who am I? I'm just a guy who's been out here for 4 years doing it. So if you've never watched my videos before, I do have more videos that I did back when I first got into this industry. I did videos for about a year, and then I stopped for a while, and then this is only my second video now in quite some time, but I may start doing more. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I know some of you wanted to know what my new build looks like. I'll get that out. Right now it looks like my home. So, I mean, it's not horrible, but I don't want the public to see it. So once I get that straightened up, I'll go ahead and I'll do that, show you what the rebuild looks like. And anyway, thank you guys for watching. Remember, quality over quantity. It's worth it. So everybody have a good day. Stay safe out there. If you liked or learned anything from this video, please like it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you want to be notified of any other videos that I put up, please subscribe. And anyway, I didn't expect me to get this done under 15 minutes. All have a good day. Be safe out there. And thank you for watching Expediting Down by the River.